I was working on my podcast late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. It was Butler over there making jokes. Then, to my surprise, it was very real. The tournament was real. Very real tournament. And we got on in a flash. Very real tournament. And that's the end of the song. Spooky, spooky. Mash.
Man, you really just went into that.
We can't even jump in because what was that?
Guys, I did a riff on a very popular Halloween song, The Monster Mash.
Right. Okay.
I feel like, I don't know if you guys caught on quick enough, but we're out here doing our Halloween thing on Very Real Tournament, which is, of course, a comedy battlecast that pits two very real opponents against each other in a very real fight. And that's right. Your first spooky episode of the year.
That was kind of Doctor Who.
Hey, they've had some spooky episodes before.
They got a spooky screwdriver.
Yeah.
He's gonna
that was the Halloween special.
spooky screwdriver.
Yeah, it's no longer Sonic. It is spooky. And I guess we're probably going to say the word spooky about, I don't know, 100 times. You guys keep count at home for us. Spook. Then hit us with it on Twitter and tell us how many times we said the word spooky.
All right.
The spooky fight we're doing this week is between the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus.
Spooky.
That's right, Bet, Najimy, Jessica Parker.
That's her last name.
Yeah. And, of course, another spooky group, but spooky in, like, a different way.
In a sad way.
It's the Mystery Men. We're talking Stiller, H. Macy,
Bring it.
Mitchell,
One more.
Garofalo,
Okay, two.
Mr. Bean,
Whoa,
Azaria.
Mr. Bean?
Don't forget Kinnear.
Oh, wait, I said the wrong one.
Yeah, you
Whoa.
It's Paul Rubens, right?
Yeah.
Paul
Sorry,
Rubens.
I said Mr. Bean. Can we start the podcast
I
over?
wish Rowan Atkinson was in that movie.
Right.
It would have been so much better.
Would it?
Yes.
We'll get into
You don't
that.
like Mr.
Hey,
Bean? You don't like Rowan Atkinson?
I like all those people in that
okay.
movie. That's the thing.
Well,
yeah.
I guess we're
Problem.
starting the podcast
Okay.
now before we even do the intro.
Yeah.
Do you want to say something?
Jeffrey
Spooky.
Rush.
Oh, thank you for saying spooky. That counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing Hocus Pocus v. Mystery Men. I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
Colin Sage.
Butler Carter.
And it's about to get very spooky. Webster's Dictionary defines Halloween as the night of October 31st when children dress up as ghosts, witches, monsters, etc., and go to houses asking for candy.
That's like three pretty specific things to just
I
add
know.
an etc. on the end of it.
Right, because that's so... I thought that was...
I thought Halloween was the day that Tyler Perry releases another movie every year.
Yeah, I think this year we're getting Boo 3, right?
Boo 3.
A Medea Hallows Eve. Is he always the killer in those movies? Is it Medea? Is it like...
Killing himself.
Well, he's not killing his career, man. He's blown up all the time.
Yeah, he was in Ninja Turtles too.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I know.
Bitch.
I thought it was the day when the souls of the dead returned.
No, sorry. Webster's Dictionary already defined it for me.
Okay.
So whatever your thing is, Butler, it's wrong.
Sure.
If it's not that.
It's Medea's boo.
Everyone can dress up as either a witch, a monster, or a ghost, which kind of a monster, right? Like,
Yeah.
or etc.
Yeah.
It should say like Power Rangers, Pennywise, the Joker, even more
Sexy Joker.
Harley Quinn.
Sexy Pennywise.
Sexy Harley Quinn. It's two different ones.
You're right. There's
Yeah.
Sexy Boo Medea's Halloween.
Are you sexy Tyler Perry or just Tyler Perry? I don't know. That's the thing. It's like, I don't know. I guess Halloween just turned into sexy all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It always
All
All of a sudden, I know.
Yeah.
Now that I'm an
been
adult
going on.
man.
Right.
And I'm not dressing up as a Power Ranger anymore.
Dress up as a sexy Power Ranger.
Sexy Power Ranger.
I think it went straight from like a day where everyone was terrified, like in the Dark Ages, straight into sexy. There was just like a day, like 1 year it switched.
Right. It used to be for the demons and goblins to rise, and then they were like, well,
what
if those goblins were sexy?
Right.
Hey, we burning these witches, but I'm kind of turned on. Like, what are we going to do about this?
They look like Sarah Jessica
dressed
Parker,
like
but just in that one specific movie,
Yeah.
in that one specific makeup.
Yeah, Sex in the City 2 in
That's
India.
what I was
Sexy.
referring to. Yeah. Guys, it's that month that we're talking about, and I wanted to just ask you guys what tell me and our therefore our listeners about your most memorable or maybe funny Halloween dress up. Was it also it can either only be a ghost, a witch, or a monster.
Okay.
So Butler,
I guess mine defines as a monster.
okay, Butler, you go first.
Definitely a monster. 1 year when I was a kid, I dressed up as Captain Planet, and I mean,
He's our hero.
Did you go full
He's a
blue
mo-
paint though, Butler?
Take pollution down to zero.
Like
I know my hair was like
Green?
full green.
But you white-faced it?
did you
probably-
you messed up and white faced.
Did
think
you
I
blue
white-faced
yourself?
I don't think I blew myself, but I did have tights on. My mom took that felty stuff you get. What's it?
Oh, so it wasn't like a certified like.
Oh no, we made
It was a homemade Captain Planet
homemade.
kit.
Yeah,
right.
and it had the shoulders that stuck out.
Oh, yes.
You know, and it had.
Did you have muscles?
I think so, drawn on muscles because I didn't
okay.
want to have muscles.
Your mom didn't make you get really jacked for Halloween.
We're committing. She comes to me the day after.
Do those
Halloween,
deadlifts.
the
Do
day
them.
before.
2 more.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, tights and all.
Okay.
I was popular. I was not popular.
Oh.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
All right, Colin, what do you got for me?
I was, let's see, Zorro
Yes.
for 6 years in a row.
Antonio Banderas.
Man, I couldn't let it go. It was also homemade, and we made Mask of Zorro, how he has the mask underneath of his hat.
Right.
We made that, and then my mom found a similar looking hat, and we also somehow, those plastic swords and shields and armor. In that section, somehow, I guess it was because Mask of Zorro was out, we found, what are those, rapiers or whatever swords they use in the movie, the swashbuckling ones.
Yeah, the rapiers.
Which, looking back, that's unbelievable. I've never seen those again. And so I just went every year. I couldn't let it go. It was like an obsession.
Your parents were loving it though. They're like, "Yeah, Zorro again?
Yeah,
Hell
all
yeah."
right. Yeah, throw on those black sweatpants and those white, Skechers, those LA lights. I know. I always hated.
Did they
it.
make you get really jacked?
I know. As a kid, I was always like, "How come it doesn't come with shoes? I want my costume to be unique, and yet I'm wearing these fucking Chuck Taylors."
Did you see Antonio Banderas? He did not have Chuck Taylors on.
Yeah. Oh man, but I couldn't let it go.
Yeah.
I could not.
I think after a few years, your parents should have invested in the boots.
Right. They should have.
We'll get another 6-7 years out of these.
Well, yeah, because those had to bleed into the next costume. No, you're reusing those fucking boots.
Right. Well, I don't know how you guys haven't noticed, but I'm wearing the outfit right now.
Right.
Right.
Well, no, you just always have that mask.
Right.
Still no boots.
Yeah, I know.
He's got those stupid Skechers on right now.
The bright white.
Yeah, they don't even glow in the dark anymore.
They don't fit at all.
He has curved toes like an old Asian woman.
I think if I take them off, I'll die. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
All right, Joey, what do you got?
All right, so this is the one that sticks out to me the most. I don't know why the fuck I did it. I guess it was I don't know. Me personally, I never get that much of holiday spirit for anything. I'm just whatever. But this was, I still had to be 6 or 7, maybe 9-ish. We were still on Fenley. And I took homemade to a new level
Yeah.
where it was Halloween. And it was just all right, what do we got? And I ended with Fat Jason with an afro.
Oh,
Do you remember that
I
shit?
blocked that out of my memory. I totally remember.
I don't know why I did that.
The Jason mask that we had was silver. It wasn't even
From
white.
Jason X.
Well, no, it wasn't from
It was
Jason
just a
X.
silver
But it's-
hockey mask, and we had
Right.
an afro, and then I just stuffed a pillow in my shirt and it became the bane of my fucking existence
All right.
because it kept falling out.
Yeah.
I don't
Horrible-
know, dude.
horrible
I don't
trick-or-treating
fucking-
experience.
I don't know. I don't get it still.
It's because you were a creative individual, Joey. You were trying to
Yeah, I
in?
shoved a pillow up on my shirt.
Did you tuck in your shirt? Could have tucked
Come on,
in your
dude.
shirt.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
We're talking
You
like
know he
Trying
didn't
to
do that.
Problem solve.
we're talking like 15 years ago.
Right. No one was tucking in their shirts.
You didn't take out that pillow and like use it as a second candy sack?
I probably used the pillowcase as the sack and just shoved the pillow in my shirt.
We ditched the pillow like 4 houses in. Like, no! Just threw it in some
It
guy's
was the
yard.
worst. It was the worst.
We took all the candy out of those like those honesty buckets that you come
yeah.
across, and we took all the candy out and we put a pillow in it. And someone was like, "Wow, great deal! This is a very
Yeah.
comfortable pillow."
Joke's on you. That was down.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So when I first became a theater major, everyone was like super into costume parties, and I wasn't super about it, but I was like trying to be part of the cool gang, the theater gang, the cool gang.
Right.
So one year I dressed up as Kato from the Green Hornet. And my friend went as the Green Hornet, and it was super try hard. Like I ordered like a black chef's outfit for like the jacket, and I got myself a little driver cap and the gloves and stuff. And I was like, wow, boom, really nailed it. It was the best job I ever did.
Was it sexy, Kato?
Yeah,
Did you get
Yeah, his dick was out.
dick was out the whole time. That equals my flaccid penis.
You Googled chef's outfit with dick hole.
Yeah. But then after that, I had like tried so hard that I didn't want to do it anymore. So like I started going as versions of Nick. I went as hipster Nick.
What about? I thought you were gonna bring up Mystery Kevin.
No, that was for a separate party. That was just for a
okay.
superhero party.
remember
Speaking of
Mystery
Mystery Kevin, we got Mystery Men, but I'm not ready to go there yet. Because this was the worst one. I did a little cultural appropriation. I went as Jewish Nick. Which just meant I put a yarmulke on. Like, I was not try hard anymore.
You're like 3-hole punch Jim, but
Yeah,
racist.
basically. Yeah, for like hipster Nick, I just put on like a fedora and some frame glasses.
Tipped it.
I wasn't a neckbeard, no. And put on like a flannel shirt and had like American Spirit cigarettes.
So was Kato like Asian Nick?
Yeah, you could say that. Well, yeah, every Halloween is that. Like when I was Jason, I was Jason Nick.
That's true.
When I was the Black Ranger, I was Black Ranger Nick, obviously.
Okay. All right.
Black Nick Ranger.
Nope. And my first Halloween, I went as Pumpkin Nick. That's me and Blair are currently trying to decide what we're gonna do with Quinn for our first Halloween.
Fat Jason with an afro. man.
Fat
It's
Jason
easy.
with an afro
There
is
it
what I
is.
brought up to her,
it.
and she vetoed it.
You found it.
But I think we're going with Little Old Lady. I'm gonna try and make a
okay.
little baby cane, like a walker, and we're gonna put like cotton balls in her hair and stuff.
Oh, what about Baby Kane, like the wrestler?
Dang.
Okay. Okay, Joe, I think you just solved
And
it.
you give her a tiny folding chair to like walk around.
She's starting to throw things now, guys.
You have to-
She could
You have to
smash
take,
people in the head.
You have to take like a little paintbrush and paint NWO on it.
Yeah.
On a little folding
Dang.
chair.
If you wanted to do something relevant
Okay.
to the show, you
Uh-huh.
could do Baby Highlander.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
okay.
okay.
We'll dress her up for that and take the Instagram shot and then change her out of
Ditch
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do
I'm
baby.
waiting for like 2 or 3 years from now so I can dress her up as the Jigsaw puppet on a little bike, the little tricycle.
Yeah.
Because I
Okay.
think that'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like you'll just
Jigsaw
do
will
that.
still be relevant then.
You'll just do that.
Are you gonna
Well, it's
make-
like me
days.
if I like this year I'm like I'm definitely gonna go as Borat.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
I think it's been long enough. I can bring it back.
It never went out of fashion, dude.
I always see a Borat at every Halloween party I go to. Still,
Really?
no,
Maybe.
No.
Oh, I was gonna
Last
say maybe
year-
it's just Sacha Baron Cohen, just like goofing you guys, just showing up. No, nobody will know that it's him.
right? He's still doing his shows. All right. Well, yeah, that was our Halloween segment. Hocus
Just pooping in a
Pocus,
bag and taking it around a party.
and then getting people to admit they're racist.
Right.
They're really fun parties.
Yeah.
I learned something about myself. No, I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
No, but yeah, that was our Halloween segment, Hocus Pocus. Thank you for tuning in. Now we're moving on to the main event, which is Very Real Tournament. This week, Hocus Pocus, Mystery Men. We finally found somebody to fight the Mystery Men.
Yeah.
I've been waiting forever. I put out a call on like Facebook, and everyone was just like the mystery machine, the Scooby Doo. And I was like, you guys, you don't listen to the podcast, do you? And I know they don't. But yeah, it was just like Mystery Inc. Just do them.
Just like
You're
gonna get.
they don't
beat
understand the core essence of our show, guys.
Right.
They don't get it.
Like you do.
Like I do.
No, I meant
Oh,
the listener.
the current listeners.
Right.
Yeah.
My mom, she gets it.
up. I don't know if she does, but
Mama Potter, hey.
she
supports-
enjoys
shout
it.
out.
She
She
enjoys it.
supports the hell out of it.
Right.
Our
Probably
mom,
more than us.
Yeah, our mom is out there grinding every day for us.
Yeah.
Right.
She's out in her stores doing work and just like giving people little scraps of paper with our podcast on it. And every time someone's like, "Oh, I heard you're doing a podcast," I'm just like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I mean, she basically.
What's it about? And I'm like, people fight.
She basically sponsored us today. She gave us provided food.
She did. She provided pizza for us
Yeah.
to help us get the energy to be funny.
Right.
Okay.
Filled up my goof tank. Now I'm ready to go.
Oh, I'm all goofed.
I don't like that.
I don't understand what's wrong with
I
that.
don't know. It's too close to like goo.
My
It's
goo
like-
tank?
Yeah, it's just like
That's what I call
your
my
penis.
butt.
Like,
Oh.
His goof tank.
Just an F away from goo.
My mom filled my goof tank. Fucking live with it. I'm steering super hard into this.
Jeez.
I love you, mommy. All right. This week on Team Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson sisters, me, and Butler.
That's me, yeah.
Yep. And then I have a couple of mystery men over on the other side of the room here.
Oh, we should have got fucking strangers. Like take me and Colin out of this.
Yeah.
And we should have just got two strangers.
Okay.
And they'll be the actual mystery men.
Right, like we don't know who you are.
I hope you see mystery men.
I'm like, yeah, we have. We love it. Which is impossible because no one can love that movie. God. Oh, sorry. The mystery men, of course, are Joey and Colin.
What's up?
So yeah, let's dive right in. And we have a lot of opinions on Mystery Men, so I think me and Butler are going to go first.
Okay, yeah,
with
let's go there
with
first.
the actual decent movie. So Butler, why don't you tell us a little bit about Hocus Pocus?
All right, so Hocus Pocus is about the Sanderson sisters, which you mentioned. Winifred, Sarah, and Mary.
Yep.
They
They be witches.
they be witches. And 300 years ago, from now, I guess.
Not from 93.
No,
Not from
dog.
93, from today.
Oh, okay.
They I gotta,
315 years.
25 years.
I'm so old!
325 years from this ago. Okay, I'm done with this bit.
Oh, there were witches in
Ago.
future Salem where they go back to burning witches?
Right. No, they they live in Salem, like you
Yeah.
said, and they are basically stealing children. Mm-hmm. And
You know how witches do.
no one's noticing until this boy notices.
Are you talking about my boy Thackery Binks?
Thackery Binks.
Thackery.
What a mean...
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you guys, as well as maybe a lot of the listeners that watched this when they were kids, thought that maybe she just had like a weird lisp and was trying to say Zachary.
No.
Thackery Binks.
It's totally
Thackery Binks.
I actually did think
Yeah,
that.
see?
I'd never seen the movie.
I guess
was-
Joey was woke as fuck.
Yeah.
Just out there. I tried to get Quinn's name to be Thackery, but
How
Blair
much
said
do
she'd
you
divorce
hate
me.
your child to
I-
do that? Just
I-
like this fucking
Well,
baby.
we had
I
to-
hate this baby. Let's name it Thackeray.
we had to get a new form because I had written out Thack. And then
attack.
Blair pulled it away from me and ripped it up and asked the nurse to bring us another one.
I'd have
wish
to
that
call
was
her
real.
Wackery Thackeray.
Wackery.
That's exactly, Blair said that to me as she was ripping it up. She was like, Joey's going to call her Wackery Thackeray.
Dang.
You can't do this to our child.
So
I
we
was
got-
like, but the goofs.
We got Thackeray Binks.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Go, back to whatever you were
ahead.
saying, Butler.
We got as far as his name.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, and his dad loved him more than anyone previous loved their son, and so he did
fact.
something about it.
Right.
And they rounded up what's the word?
Mob.
A mob.
Yeah, an angry
An
mob.
unruly mob.
They called Mob Deep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they hung the witches, but before the witches were hung, they
Gave him way too much time to talk.
They did, and they cast a spell which would bring them back if a virgin lit the what's the name of the candle?
The black flame.
Black flame candle. Yeah,
From Power Rangers, yeah.
Yes.
Green flame candle.
and just so happens Max was a virgin, and we found that out a lot. They
just like
pointed that out
scream
so
virgin
many
at him.
times.
Yeah.
His 8-year-old sister is just like dunking on him.
Right.
Just,
They say virgin more than Hocus Pocus.
That random guy on the motorcycle is like, "Is it true? Are you a virgin?"
Right.
yeah, the guy
I was
that's
like, what
the
does
guy
that to
that's
do
a
with
cop
it?
but not a cop.
It's about to be like some deliverance shit. Like, what the dude was creeping on him.
Right.
Squeal like a virgin.
Yeah. She was like, "Who is that?
Man,
How
I'm
are you
just being risque today.
just a virgin.
Sorry.
Just a random street virgin."
What are we, some kind of virgins?
Yep.
Oh, sweet Suicide Squad reference, dog.
But that's where the fun begins.
Oh, okay.
Right. Because, then they are unleashed, and they rumble the floor, and the floor turns green, and then they come in through the door.
Right, that was a little. They did trick me a little bit. I was like,
Do you-
they're about to
right.
bust through these things like Evil Dead style.
Do you think, like, several other people lit that candle, like, over the 300 years, but they were
They
just,
weren't
like,
a virgin.
super...
Yeah,
getting super laid?
absolutely they did.
Yeah,
they
they're,
broke
like, fucking
well,
and trying to light the candle, and they're like, it's not working.
Yeah, we're on the same mind wave. They were fucking, and I'm like, I can't see those sweet pubes.
I have so much sex.
Here's this candle in this old museum house thing.
And the witch was like, oh. Yeah.
Oh,
I need to
and
see
I
the
totally
pubes.
left a part out. Before they were hung, before they were caught, they turned Thackery Binks into a cat.
Yeah, and of course, one of their powers being making potions, they suck the soul out of a child to make them slightly younger.
Right.
Butler, why don't you give us a
have-
little bit of their power set?
Yeah, I have a whole list here. Lightning Hands was the first noticeable.
Ooh.
I think that's the new show on
Classic
CW, right?
Lightning Hands.
Yeah.
No, that's a Netflix Marvel character. Lightning hands.
So Winifred liked to just shoot lots of lightning.
Yeah, she hits people with the green beams.
And later, the
Palpatine,
lightning,
some fools.
like
She does Palpatine some fools.
she does, but later it evolves into a telekinesis lightning,
Right.
which is pretty cool and gives us a lot of power in
Yeah,
our
for
wheelhouse.
sure. For sure.
Turns Thackery Banks into a cat. I guess they could do that whenever they want.
Oh, hell yeah. You know one of these mystery men is going to be a mystery
No,
cat
they
by the
gotta
end of this.
chant some kind of poetry, though. They gotta have a poetry slam to do some of them spells.
You are about to be turned into a cat. What up with that?
Yes. That's
Back.
exactly how it went.
All right. Colin, give me your best slam poetry.
Okay. Here. I'm here. Here's my beer. Watch out. Here we go. Rapping about this show. On it. Doing mystery men. Doing mystery woman. Doing spells. Zapping you. Crapping you. Got a cat. I'm blacking you. Because the cat's black. He's scared of that. He's doing cat stuff. He's a boy. The little girl wants to keep him in her bed, but she knows he's a boy. It's really weird. I didn't like that part. This isn't slam anymore.
Yeah, you just saying sentences.
You about to get fact.
That part was
Brought
weird.
it all back.
Good. All right.
So
thanks.
some more fun facts.
I love how every single episode, I'm like, Butler, tell us about, and then he gets like 6 words out, and then we're like, joke time.
I'm the best at
And
fact lists.
I do realize the irony because I interrupted him again to tell everybody that.
Right.
All right, so everyone sit quietly.
right.
No jokes unless they're really funny. Go, Butler.
Story time. They can fly on broomsticks and also vacuums. So that's neat.
Yeah, is it
Oh,
just like a...
funny, silly.
Yeah.
The fat one gets a vacuum cleaner.
Right.
She's fat and talks to her side of her mouth.
I don't know what you're saying about that.
They can summon William Butcherson or Billy from the dead.
Well, yeah, zombies.
Specifically, I don't know
Yeah, I don't
if
know
that
why they
goes
picked
beyond.
Did he die in the beginning?
No,
Was he
No,
in the
no,
beginning?
that
was
was
just
like
some dude.
later.
Okay.
It was
Or
like
before
a-
that.
I thought
think.
I was like drunk and missed that part.
No, it was
And
just like a quick backstory that they sort of talk about how one of them was dating a dude and then the other one wanted to date him and then killed him and poisoned him.
Poisoned
Oh,
and so does
So
mouth
does
shut.
mouth
I missed all that.
Yeah,
So I was just like, what? Why do they know this guy?
I was playing Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was
I was
easy
also
to miss.
playing Hearthstone.
It was easy to miss. So they can specifically summon him. We should probably save some So we got some other good ones. But
Okay.
let's keep it
All right,
there.
they witches. They they do potions and lightning and cat spells. So I'm gonna kick it over to my mystery boys.
All right.
Tell us about those men.
Do you want to list them off, or do you want me to list them off?
Well, let's go half and half.
Okay.
All right. First up, I guess is me because I said the first thing. We got Mr. Furious,
What?
played by Ben Stiller, and he is
furious.
mad.
He gets real mad.
He gets mad. He tries to charge up like a Super Saiyan, like I did when I was a kid, and he just tries to be mad and punch things. Then we have
Joey, I kind of want to know more about you charging up like a Super Saiyan.
I mean, who didn't? Who didn't like scream into the sky?
Well, I didn't know
Right,
if it was something
yeah.
you did like a
Yeah,
lot.
me and Joe would start
It wasn't
play
a
fighting,
problem.
but
Like-
then it would get like serious, and then we would just scream into the sky and see who could.
And he whooped my ass because he was just bigger than me.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I
no,
thought there was like no more fighting. You two were just like screaming until you passed out.
no, I would go Super Saiyan 2,
Oh, okay.
and Joey couldn't get that.
He'd
level
only
yet.
go one.
Yeah.
Or he'd
Yeah.
go the really big bulky one. Wouldn't be fast.
yeah, it'd
enough.
be
Oh,
1.5.
he'd be the exactly.
Okay.
So we got Hank Azaria as the Blue Raja,
Yeah.
who is a master of throwing forks.
And it's super not funny. That's his power is I have nothing fun to say.
We'll get to how not funny everyone is when we get through this, but we got to get through it. Next up, we got Kel Mitchell as Invisible Boy,
Tight.
who can only turn invisible if no one, including himself, is looking.
Right.
Tight.
Then we got let's throw in Janine Garofalo as the bowler, probably
Yeah.
the person with the most actual powers,
Right.
Because she has her dad's skull and a bowling ball that she can talk to, and
She's
Can-
Yeah,
Sort of
sort of
controls it.
strangely dark for the rest of this movie.
yeah, like she kind of controls it, but he can also just kind of control himself.
Right.
It's
It's
undefined.
really
Right.
vague.
All right,
Like
cool.
most of the stuff in this movie. Okay, but the big player, all right, the guy who's gonna really make some moves. What do you know about Mr. William H. Macy?
I love him in Shameless.
Yeah.
That's what he knows.
Boogie Nights. What do you know about he's gonna shoot himself at a party and everyone's gonna freak out?
What does he
anyway,
do in this movie?
He also has a wife who hates him in this movie, just
Do
like
you know
Boogie
about
Nights. He's the shoveler in this movie. He shovels well. I shovel very well.
Yeah, he doesn't dig any holes.
That's what I was
Right.
like. That's what I was just. I was, after just doing holes not too long ago, I was like, I'm ready to see this man just like
Nah,
gopher style, just like burrowing. And,
Zero would whoop his
No,
ass.
right.
No, okay. Also, we've got Mr. Paul Rubens, a.k.a.
Jerk off in a theater.
Pee-wee's Playhouse, a.k.a. Public Masturbator, a.k.a. Public Fart Machine, The Spleen.
Yeah,
Man,
we had the screenwriters like, we have to have a fart guy. This is a comedy.
Man,
This is a comedy, damn it!
There will be.
you think there'd be like a couple fart jokes? No, this like is the whole thing is just farts.
Yeah, that's it. Like, and he knocks people out with it. It's crazy that it's like that's all you did was like, here's a vaguely funny. That just like, okay, fart man, go.
Right.
I will say though, he is really good at farting.
Oh,
He's
at
super
farting.
good at it. He can target you.
It's true.
He can hit you from across the diner.
Oh, okay, yeah, he does, but he doesn't really use it, man.
No one does anything in this movie calm.
I know. Okay, so he's really good at farting. He can like pinpoint. He can adjust for wind.
Right.
And he can just straight knock people out. And then there's only one more.
Sphinx.
Yeah. And then there's the Sphinx, a super powerful superhero who they couldn't let be super powerful because then the movie wouldn't be able to move forward.
Right.
So he just does nothing.
Yeah, he's full of wise words.
He's
Right.
like the mentor.
Yeah. He's the guy who plays like a Native American in every movie that needs a Native American.
Right.
Because it's like, well, let's just use that one actor. Let's not really diversify.
It's true. It's like that one actor that plays like the Mexican gangster and like everything. He's
Yeah.
bald. You know, and he has a mustache. You all know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Sphinx, they talk about him like he's some kind of godlike superhero, and he's just not, or he is. I don't know. It's very vague, and poorly written.
Right.
And then just lastly, we'll just shout out because we aren't using them. We got Greg Kinnear as Captain Amazing.
Right.
Who, is he actually powerful? Or is it just a suit?
I think it's just gadgets.
All right, he's a
Yeah, it
he's
seemed like
gadgetaroo.
a Batman, but like
Right.
But
with,
Greg Kinnear.
yeah, like with sponsors.
Yeah, with sponsors.
Like if they were like Batman.
Pepsi.
Do you want to put Rayovac just on your one of your chest plates or no? I use Duracell. How about
He swings in a battle. Boom, 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 like singing the theme song.
yeah.
It's just a Nike swoosh in the sky instead of the back signals.
Ooh, Nike swoosh. We're getting political.
Yeah.
You guys just want to
I
talk
just
about
knocked your teeth out. Looks like you're gonna have to just eat Sabra hummus.
Deep cut. All right, and then the last
Try
shout-out-
Ben and Jerry's.
The last shout out.
Fucking scum.
Damn.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving beating you down, Joker.
Eat fresh.
Here's a Big Mac fist.
I'm not wearing Dick's Sporting Goods brand hockey pants.
Shout out to Galleons.
Ooh.
Was that regional specific? Probably.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Who knows? And then the last shout out is Jeffrey Rush as Casanova Frankenstein,
Yeah.
the baddie.
Trying to ham it up, just failing miserably because you can't do anything in this movie. Like, you know.
Yeah, this moral of the story is this comedy forgot all the jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's so frustrating to watch it because as a kid, I was like, that movie is so funny. Fart jokes, got him. Maybe Ben Stiller getting mad, got it. I love it.
Yeah.
Junket, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
no.
He throws forks, hilarious. And then as an adult, I'm like, what?
That's it's like that's it. It's just like the idea and like the snapshot of it. It's just
That-
like
yeah.
that's the joke. And
That's
it's just
all it
like,
is, man. He throws
but
forks
but you wrote a fucking 2-hour movie about it.
Is it 2 hours long?
It's 2 hours.
Holy shit.
This is literally the only time in VRT watching for me that I've paid more attention to my opponent's team than mine. I have like 4 notes besides their name.
right.
Right.
That's all I got.
Ooh, I've got some great notes.
Okay.
Okay, guys, get ready, because
Hit me with factoid number 1.
what do you know about in the middle of the movie-ish, they have a montage. And what do you know, what do you think song plays during that montage?
I know what you're going for right now.
Okay, so we're going to play a fun game. If you don't know, Smash Mouth's All-Star plays during this movie, which I feel like they couldn't decide if it was going to be PG or not.
Right.
So, anyway, we're going to play a fun game. And you are going to guess how many movies the song All-Star is in.
Okay, are we?
It's
assume
all
you-
time.
I assume you can only keep track of like in the movie and not like a credit scene.
I think it's accredited because I had to look it
Okay.
up. Like if it's credited in a movie.
Uh-huh.
Apparently,
Okay, so
other
just-
people have wondered this too because there was a lot of
There's
information
like
on
an
this.
entire wiki
Right.
dedicated.
And there's,
to
I will
All-Star.
say this ahead of time, it's in a ton of TV. But we're not
We're
doing
only
TV.
doing
We're
movies.
just doing motion pictures.
Okay.
So I need to guess from all of you, and I'll tell you who's the winner.
All right.
Joey, go.
I'm gonna go with 7.
Okay, Nick.
I'm going to go 25.
Okay, Butler.
26.
Oh,
he
ding!
prices right.
Price rated me.
Well, you know what? Does somebody get us in the Price is Right? If they get it right on, don't they get like a special bonus?
Yes.
Because Joey got it right.
Oh,
on.
it's 7?
Yeah, I thought it was so many more.
Right.
And this is crazy. It's like a Berenstain Bears moment because I could have swore it was in certain movies I remembered from like 2001.
Right.
And I dug deep for like hours, like trying to get the soundtrack for like, what is that, Max something's Big Move or whatever.
Oh, Max Keebler's Big
Yeah,
Move.
Max Keebler's Big Move. Because I swore it was in that. Because I remember a friend being like, oh, the stupid All-Star songs and everything when we were
Oh,
watching
but
that.
turns out it was Walking on the Sun, wasn't it?
I think so, or something similar.
Yeah.
Probably.
But I was like,
The other Smash Mouth song?
There's like
Right.
2 or 3 more.
so, yeah, and they're in everything. But here's,
Fucking nailed
Yeah,
it.
give me the
dude.
list of the
okay,
movies.
Shrek,
Obviously.
which launched it into 2 VRT cast movies. Inspector Gadget.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it was in that. Mystery Men, of course. Digimon the movie.
What the
Yes.
fuck?
What do you know about Rat Race.
Oh,
I knew that
another
makes a lot of
sense.
2000
That makes a lot
shit
of
comedy with
Yeah.
no jokes in it.
And then I thought
That
it was,
actually has Rowan Atkinson in it.
oh, yep.
yeah. Oh, come on. He was in Narcolepsy. And then Newman tried to cut out his heart. Anyway,
Yeah.
whatever. And then it's in 2 other movies. Go Tigers,
Uh-huh.
which is like an inspirational sports movie.
Okay.
And then Flunked, which is a documentary from like 2008.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it was in way more. I could have
Right.
swore.
I thought I was really close to 25.
It's the Mandela effect, I swear it is. Because I
Yeah.
know it's in... It wasn't a lot of TV. Like, I looked at the list of everything that Smash Mouth is, like, recorded on. It was insane. I hate that song.
Smash
I hated
Mouth-
it when it came out.
Smash
I
Mouth
hate
ever
it
got
now.
to do a full like composer thing on a movie. They're like, let's get, you know what? We're doing The Dark Knight. Let's get Smash Mouth to come in here and just compose.
It's just All-Star, and then a
Just
remix
for
of
that.
All-Star, and then a remix of All-Star.
Why so serious? And then
Might as well be walking on the sun.
He switched it.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right.
that's when they compose movie scores, it's just those two songs over and over. But maybe they like slowed the tempo down.
Dude, it really is.
Hey now, you're an
Well,
all-star.
in Inspector Gadget, they just used the Inspector Gadget theme song. For almost every song, they just
Right.
switched it up a little bit, or made it slower when it was a sad moment, or faster when it was a goofy moment.
Right, they're like, man, Matthew Broderick sure is more expensive than I thought.
We,
Guess we're just gonna have to remix
we
the
bought
song.
this song. I guess we're just going to use it a whole bunch. We were going to get John Williams in here for this wonderful kids comedy.
Sensational kids comedy and for the whole family.
Anyway, back to this garbage movie. You made
Oh
me
yeah.
watch.
Sorry, dog.
I remember it being better, but yeah.
So
it was
did
just-
I.
Man, I loved it. At 10, I fucking loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it again 10 years later at 20, like so pumped because I thought it was awesome. Hated it.
Right.
Then this last time, it wasn't as bad.
Well, because you knew it was coming.
Right, but I hated it for different reasons. This last
Right.
time, it was like the potential was so up there. Like, great cast, awesome like sets and design and like world building and stuff. Was it Champion City?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that was one of my only notes. I had totally forgot that it was like some like alt future, like dystopian
Right,
kind of
and that was
thing.
so cool, but like, whatever, just throw
Yeah,
it away.
who cares?
Throw it away.
We're at
Who
a
cares?
barbecue and there's the fucking waffler. Like,
You guys like Dane Cook?
I've found that like doing this podcast, it's made bad movies better because you're watching them for a different reason. You're
Right.
watching them for like power levels and like what your characters can do.
yeah,
Like I didn't like Hocus Pocus when I was a kid. I never liked the movie.
it's spooky.
But watch no.
I bet you
Man, I
got
just
spooked.
didn't like it.
You
Butler's
cried.
never liked horror movies, so
You
I
cried
get
at
it.
the end.
I don't, but
You
that
cried.
was not the reason I didn't like Hocus Pocus. But watching it this time, like looking for like, oh, what can I bring to the fight? It just made it
Well,
makes it
see,
more
The
interesting.
fact that this little girl wants a ghost boy to live with her forever.
Right.
I know exactly what you're saying, Butler, because I watched 7 Resident Evil movies.
Remember
but
that time?
I was like writing down like goofy things about it. Like I said, I have that note about the dystopian future.
Give us your next one.
The trio, like the main trio, Hank Azaria, Ben Stiller, and
William H. Macy.
William
H.
H. Macy, have a cool handshake.
They
do
do
like that.
one time.
They do it one time. I was like, and that was it.
That's the joke.
That's the
Never
joke.
again.
That's like,
It was-
have him do a silly
It's like
handshake.
they shot a trailer and they're like, I guess we'll make the rest of the movie. And then I have 2 like weapons that the weapon guy makes for him. That's it. That's all I got.
Dag.
We got mad weapons, though. We got crazy weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So watch out.
Oh, I was waiting to hear
You
some
think
of the
you're
weapons.
gonna? Oh, okay. Well, we got
Are you saving them?
tornado in a can. No, it's can
Tornado.
tornado because they couldn't just go with the obvious one. Then we have the shrink ray or clothing shrink ray. I'm sure it has like a fabric defibrillator.
Yeah.
Right.
They do a lot of like what's that called? Gadget talk or
Right.
Scientific mumbo jumbo.
Right.
Like, what's his name? Oh man, Tom Waits.
Tom Waits, yeah.
Goes on this long spiel, and I guess it's supposed to be funny, but it's not. He's like
Right.
the magic gibulator and the fabricator and the figure, but it goes on for like 3 minutes, and you're
Do
just
you
like,
think that
"This
the
isn't
director
funny."
and the writer were just laughing
Just rolling.
hysterically behind the
They
camera.
were just
this
like
movie-
14 years old.
This movie also reeks. Like, I'm honestly surprised it wasn't made by Joel Schumacher. Like,
Well, yeah,
it's
'cause
like that level.
Well, no, they ripped off his like Batman like set design stuff, like
come
for
out after
sure.
I guess, yeah, because he did
99.
Batman Forever. Yeah.
Batman Forever was 97. No,
Right.
not Batman Forever was 95 or 96, and then Batman and Robin was 97.
7 or 8. Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
But yeah, you can totally see that he ripped off his style
Yeah.
hard.
Right. But it wasn't even as fun as those garbage Batman
Right, but
movies.
that's
Yeah.
what it makes it a ripoff, is that it's like not done as well.
Like, the worst thing about a movie can be that I can't even make fun of it. I'm just disinterested.
Right.
I had to finish watching it today. I actually have to go on a little bit of a thing, so I tried to pirate this movie and just stream it on my
and everyone's
on my
like, no,
TV.
we're not seeding that. It's not fucking funny. You think it's funny? It's not. This was all written out on the thing.
I'm sorry to
I
find-
promise you it's not funny.
But yeah, dude, no shit. I was just like, I'm not paying for this fucking movie. Like last night, and I was like, all right, I found a site, and I was watching it.
Someone's like, this movie's hilarious. Check it.
And then at like 4 a.m, I was just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And I was like right at the last battle, so I wanted to pay attention to that, see powers and stuff.
No.
And it was just like, but I woke up today and I was like doing my thing, playing Hearthstone.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I need to finish this up. I only have like 45 minutes left or whatever. And I couldn't get the movie to play. And it was like, it kept pausing and buffering.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would just forget about it playing Hearthstone. And then I would start it again. It was like, then all of a sudden it was 5 o'clock. And I was like, oh my God, I never watched like the end of this fucking movie. And I was just like, please. And I was like trying other sites. So I had to fucking get on my Xbox and fucking rent it.
You had to rent it just for the last
fuck.
Yeah.
Man, Joe.
Call me dog, 'cause
I'm
that's
so-
straight
They
pirate.
still got you.
Yeah.
They still got you.
Got me. The thing about like Hocus Pocus, that's a fucking Disney movie. I found that shit on a million sites.
Yep, it was super
Bullshit.
easy. I would have paid $3 for it,
Bullshit.
but I didn't have to.
I totally.
And I had a nice time watching it too. It's
It
fun.
wasn't bad.
I love watching the ladies do their thing.
Yeah.
Except it's mostly Bette Midler, obviously. Like she's the one that's carrying this whole thing. The children are fine or whatever, except that your boy Max
Is a virgin.
well, he's a virgin, but I kept like the whole time I was like, all right, his girlfriend is like 30 years old. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But then I looked,
He's
she's
like
only
13.
17 in that movie.
Whoa.
And I was like, man, I hope you aged well because you look so. Have you already smoked 1,000 cigarettes?
She looks like Hillary Swank.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Like middle-aged Hillary Swank.
I don't know. I thought it was getting like an angry Kirsten Dunst vibe.
I mean, the vibe, but just like the look, it was just like, I almost for a
Right.
second
She
was
has like that really
is-
angular face.
I was like, is that Hillary Swank?
shows up in another Disney movie.
Middle age.
Yeah, you didn't see the trash cans on fire at the end of the movie?
Where she's
battle on
like,
the
she's like,
docks.
all right, you know what? Let's fucking settle this. I'm gonna fight you, witches, fisticuffs
Yeah.
on the dock. That's what I wish that Max
And
would
then
have
a
done. He's
hawk
just
flies
like,
in.
Yeah, the hawk flies in, picks up Thackery.
Then it turns out he's an animorph. Whoa!
Whoa!
We're just bringing all the episodes back.
But no, Hocus Pocus, the Max, it is guilty of like the Kazam thing where it's like he's just shitty.
right.
He's like shitty to everybody, but then it's like, look, he's bullied. And it's like, yeah, but why is he a piece of shit to his sister and his family?
Right.
It-
Because he didn't want to move from California.
yeah.
He was
Fucking garbage.
Yeah, whatever. All right, guys, let's start talking about a battle that's supposed to take place.
Okay.
Because I feel like we've gotten all of our mystery men, like pent up aggression out. It's out there. It's a fucking terrible movie. If you watch movies for this podcast, thank you, but I'm also sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have you watch 7 Resident Evil.
At least there's something there to laugh at.
Right.
Or like parts to enjoy.
Some action or something.
Nickel shotgun, you know? Like,
Yeah. Hank Azaria doesn't show his fucking face. Gosh. In those movies.
So I think we should start it out in Salem in your time period.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, because they're coming back.
Right.
And
That's-
Ben Stiller lights the candle.
I was gonna, damn, Colin, you beat me there by
You know
1
it's
second.
Ben Stiller.
I was just about to ask which one of them is a virgin. It's not Kel Mitchell. It's not
No.
Invisible Boy. Yeah.
Because he takes 3 strange men into his room and his dad doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. That was a legitimate... I was like, oh, why wasn't it like this the whole movie?
Right.
It was funny.
No, Ben Stiller's compensating. He's got the pent-up aggression. Oh, dude, he's like an insult, you think? Like,
Dude, he totally is. Totally is.
That's why he's so mad.
He's hitting on
That's
that
why.
waitress. And then that thing was so forced. Like, she wasn't into him at all. And then
No.
all of a sudden, she just had to be.
right.
And it was like, ugh.
Yeah, it was like,
You should just be yourself.
it's like let me take you home. I'm taking you home.
Junk it. I'm going to junk your vagina.
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm pretty fucking sweet. I get really angry and whatever, and I'm not funny.
Genius.
But Zoolander, which is so good. You're so good in that.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking that the mystery men are on another case.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Ben Stiller's like, I can't fucking see. He can't curse. Sorry, this is PG.
Yeah,
right.
I can't freaking see anything. I'm gonna light this candle. Oh, the flame's black.
Dang.
All right, so he is out of the fight because from now on he's just being called a virgin, and he's really
No, that makes him more angry, bro. That plays to us.
that's true.
Did you see how furious he got? Did you see how suddenly he got extra furious at the end?
Yeah.
Got real aggro.
And then just kind of
Super Saiyan?
flipped Jeffrey Rush once, and
Right.
that was it. That
Beat me up in front of my girlfriend.
That was
She's like,
the
I'm
whole
not
thing.
Your girlfriend.
yeah. Beat me up. Yeah. He's totally a neckbeard, I swear. This is my girlfriend, bro. And she's like, I'm not his girlfriend. He's like, yeah, she's totally my
I
girlfriend.
don't even know how I'm here.
William
looked-
H. Macy
she looked at me
tips
once.
his shoveler's helmet ever so gently. Milady.
And then his wife
Every
just
time.
divorces him for like the 100th time.
Yep. So, we got 3 witches coming at you guys with witch powers
through
Okay.
the front door.
through the front door.
Well, you guys brought up the lightning hands, and honestly, and it's probably due to the Max's bad acting, didn't look like it hurt that much.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's more of a stun.
It stuns a kid for
And then-
Like a 13-year-old, and
30
he's just kind of like,
seconds.
oh, like he's got a tummy ache and being held in the air.
I don't know. I think that has to do with acting because Thackery Binks I thought was in more pain.
You mean when he got run over by a bus?
No,
that hurt?
when he got shocketh in the 1700s.
1693.
Oh,
bro.
you're right. In the olden times, I'll say he got shocketh,
The
and
yesteryears.
he looked like he got fucked up.
Real quick.
But
though.
it's a stun. It's not like a kill shot. It's a stun.
I liked when how much of a kid movie it was when Thackery Binks got back up after getting run over by a bus, and he was just like, "I hate when that happens." It was like, oh man, they could have made that
Dark.
a little more hardcore.
Just inflated himself again.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was a pretty realistic cat puppet with like a tire mark through its chest.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
they did great.
pretty real deal.
Thanks, Disney.
Also, gonna be honest, when they had to CGI him, not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Right.
Right.
Like it's just like but it's like that was the same year as Jurassic Park. It's like
Right.
it still looks okay.
Yeah. So I think that the witches are going to pop up, and Kathy and Jimmy is going to be like,
Ugh.
I smell children. Sorry,
where?
I smell children.
Where?
And then the spleen's
Kel
gonna be
Mitchell.
like, "Sorry, that's me. I farted."
So he ate children. I don't know. What
No.
do you imply?
Yeah.
Well, children also fart.
Also,
so.
Sarah Jessica Parker in that movie is like, you're like a molester.
Yeah. She's
Like,
like, "Can we play with them?"
She's like, oh.
Oh yeah, I thought that Kathy and Jimmy talked about eating children
like
too. at
No,
one
they
point.
did. They
Spooky
talked
sexy.
about it a lot.
Yeah.
They eat kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they. Totally
Well, I think
ate
Kel
kids.
Mitchell's a kid in this movie, so
Oh,
I think
yeah, for sure.
I think they're probably going after him first. Because Kathy and
racist.
Jimmy's like, I smell children.
Whatever. Give him up. He's useless.
Sacrifice him.
Even the mystery men hate him. They just like they hate him all the way up until like, yeah, we suddenly believe in your powers, which
Right.
we never did ever.
Right. But somehow they believe that Ben Stiller has like super strength when he gets mad.
He lifted a bus or
Once.
something.
Yeah.
So I think the real question is like right off the bat, we're going for that book that's encased in glass.
Oh,
Who gets
too
that
bad.
first?
There's forks in it.
All right. So they've thwarted us.
Too bad
with forks.
they farted on it. It
Yeah.
smells bad now.
Right.
They do have. Man, I'm thinking the spleen can take out Najimi. What's her name? I don't know.
Mary Sanderson.
Yeah, Mary Sanderson. Because
Oh, 'cause she's got the super
hyper
smell?
She's got that super smell. And she's like, children. And then the spleen's like, oh no, I'm farting. And then she just explodes.
Okay,
I don't know.
she's dead.
Oh shit.
We'll take it. She's gone.
Well, not before they all slam dunk Kel Mitchell into that boiling pot of potion.
Well, no, we don't want to do that though, because then we can't suck it out.
Right.
Suck out
Oh,
the
I guess
child.
that's true.
I want to suck Kel Mitchell.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah Jessica Parker does.
Really
Get all
excited
spooky
about it.
sexy on him. And,
Yeah.
and touch him.
Because that's the thing is like, yeah, they can smell and like she can sing to children, but also they can sing to adults and hypnotize them.
No, it's more of a poem. I don't know if it's... Oh, yeah. It's
totally-
When she does the whole "I put a spell on you."
Yeah.
And
They got to go
really
through
does.
like a whole 3-minute song to do that, though, I think.
Yeah, but I
And there
think
has
that
to be
the
a
Mystery
live
Men are
band.
dumb enough to sit and watch them do an entertaining song.
Yeah,
You guys are going to be really entertaining.
But does a skull and a bowling ball have fucking ears?
No.
He has ear holes.
Got him. I don't know.
And-
Those are
thanks, man.
fingering holes.
But also, Janine
That's for Sarah
Garofalo.
Jessica Parker.
Yeah. Janine Garofalo talks to the bowling ball, which means he can hear. Give it to me. Give it to me. You have to.
Okay, I guess the fight's just over then. Is that what you want?
I'm just
Is this
saying,
what you want?
I think the
We
mystery.
sing a song.
I think that the Mystery Men would be caught off guard.
Okay. They
'Cause-
always are.
Right, they always are. And the witches come back and know exactly what they want to do. Eat them babies.
Well, what do you
And
know
get
about
young again.
the Sphinx
Uh-huh.
can cut guns in half with his mind.
Okay.
Damn.
So,
But
come
we
at
don't-
me.
But we don't use
Cuts their
any
brooms in
guns.
half.
No,
And that's the thing
no,
is,
just
I
guns.
I thought that they
it's
had
just
guns. I thought that they had magic brooms, but apparently any household like cleaning
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, they freak out when they lose their brooms. They're
Right.
like, my broom's gone. And then just later, well, I'll just use a mop, whatever.
Right, like she has like a regular sweeping broom, and then Sarah Jessica Parker has the mop, and then Kathy Jimmy has the vacuum cleaner.
Hey, comedies in threes. You know,
Yep.
except for Mystery Men, which is farts. Just sucks. Hate it.
Sucks.
They're like,
Farts and sucks.
yeah, they're like, comedy comes in threes. How about we do 9?
Oh, man.
That's
gonna-
3 of 3.
Whatever.
I'm a genius.
Kick Bette Midler down an elevator shaft and onto some bullets.
So I'm gonna
yeah.
throw them a quick bone since we
Okay.
have all of you hypnotized. You can totally use. They're very gullible with water coming down from the ceiling.
Right, they can be
So-
tricked because they're not,
Yeah,
this
because
is
they're broke ass witches, just like these are broke ass superheroes.
right.
Yeah.
Well, they just aren't accustomed to future things.
Right.
You know,
So
so,
throw some
like,
future
so
at
when
us.
they came into your dystopian city in the future, they would know what a bus is. They would know that Satan isn't real and there's not hobgoblins and stuff. You know, but they may not know what a defraculator does or whatever that thing is in that movie.
Wait, okay, so
you?
what you're let me back this up real quick. So you're saying that Hocus Pocus happened, they got defeated, and then they got re-brought back.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that what you're saying?
that's what we're saying.
I thought we
so it's-
established that.
Because
like-
that kind of happens at the end of the movie where like the book opens its eyes,
Oh,
and you're like,
yeah.
oh,
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
they can come
I
back
left out
whenever
that
now.
part.
So they come
so
back
it's like-
in your dystopian future
Yeah.
when Ben Stiller
Why
the
can't they
Virgin
just
lights
relight
the...
that candle?
Yeah.
So it's like Perfect Cell when Goku takes him away and blows up, then he comes back and he's just like, I'm better now. I don't know why. You fucking beat me.
Right.
But now I'm better.
Yes.
Right. All right.
It's like The Cell with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah. Enough.
Now
Beat
that
the
we've
guy's
established.
ass.
With
Made in
Morgan
Manhattan.
Freeman.
Butler, name a Jennifer Lopez movie. Say Sheely.
Geely.
Giggly.
Giggly.
Giggly, giggly, Ben Affleck.
I hope that everyone knows at this point in the podcast, whenever I ask Butler to do something like that, I know he's going to fail.
Always.
I don't expect him to know anything that I ask him.
You guys remember when Ben
Thanks.
Affleck...
Well, no, I mean
career was
about pop
almost over?
culture. What?
So you guys remember when Ben Affleck's career was almost over?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 When he did
Giggly and Daredevil.
When he did Batman.
Remember when his career was almost over again?
It's because he didn't take the sponsors.
Yeah. Whatever. He'll just do Gone Girl 2. and
American
he'll be back
Idol.
in it.
What did you just say to me, Butler?
American. It was a joke. Wasn't she on American Idol?
Who?
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh,
she
she
was
was a
doing the
judge.
really late thing.
She's a judge.
right.
I thought you said American Battle. And I was like, oh, what's up?
Don't remember American Battle Dog?
Whoever's editing this, make sure to put cricket noises in that dead space.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, sure.
Woof.
Fair.
That was rough.
Jeez.
There should have been more cricket noises in Mystery Men.
It would have been better.
Oh, man.
Go fuck yourself.
So another power that they
Oh, yeah, lay it on us, Butler.
yeah, if you try to burn them, which I don't think you'll have any fire powers, but
Spleen.
sure, they will turn into a green mist and then reform back into
Yeah, they
witches.
can't be set on
Also,
fire.
like perfect cell.
Yep, they cannot be. So, yeah,
So is this
when they
battle-
try to light a spleen fart on fire, it's not gonna.
Okay.
Not gonna
So
do
are we
anything.
saying that basically the witches are immortal until sunrise?
Yeah.
You think it's
Well,
just,
yeah,
like
because
in the movie that we just had to keep them
They're-
occupied?
I think the whole point of this battle is they're trying to suck out Kel Mitchell's soul,
Oh, okay.
right? Because he's Invisible Boy.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, the goofy escapades happen because they're trying to, much like they're trying to get Thora Birch in Hocus Pocus, they're trying to get Kel Mitchell, and he's just trying to get that orange soda. Sorry, Keenan and Kel reference.
Dang.
So yeah, I think this is All Hallows Eve, so they're like, you fuckers are dressed up like some goofy bitches. That's how they talk.
Bitches. Yep.
I love playing with goofy bitches. What?
No,
What?
she's dead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
I didn't know we were mid-fight, but... Okay.
I thought I just had like a bad rip. Like I couldn't understand a word Mary said the whole movie.
No, she was just
Like,
talking
how-
out of the side of her mouth.
Why didn't they ADR this? Like what?
She might as well have been pulling her collar. Like, but that's, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but they're basically like three Stooges.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like the serious one, the like fat one, and like the other
the
one.
big fat fatty.
The dumb hot
So
one.
funny. They might as well have been like bopping each other on the head and going.
They did. No, they did.
Yeah.
Winifred would like bop him in the stomach and
Yeah.
stuff and like punch him.
Yep.
Was there sound effects? Was there like boom? Bang.
I don't think
I hope so.
But they were like, he's a virgin. It was like, boom.
No, it wasn't as bad as Inspector Gadget with the sound effects.
Okay.
But yeah, all right.
I mean, you fucking hypnotized us. I don't know what to do. Like, you laid that down and like, they're all hypnotized.
Well, I'm just saying, I wasn't trying to do the in-battle thing like we've been doing. I was just trying to talk about general stuff. Go back to the original format. Start talking about what ifs instead of just like this. That's why I don't think Kathleen and Jimmy's dead right now. I think that's a possibility
Right.
that she could sniff a fart and die. Because if I'm writing Mystery Men 2, which is a Hocus Pocus mashup, that's definitely happening.
Oh, definitely.
But I'm speaking in what ifs right now.
Okay.
We used to do that on Very Real Tournament.
yeah, we did.
So I'm just trying to take us back a little bit.
What if Mystery Men was funny? No, fight. We got to talk about the fight.
I don't know, man.
thinking-
I don't think not only is the bowler probably our most competent person, I
Right.
don't think she's taken any shit from these bitches.
Whoa.
I don't think Ben Stiller is either. Like, I think if they start singing at him or like rhyming at him, he's gonna be like, "Rhymes get me primed, and you don't want me primed
And then a vein comes
because
down.
I'll
his
commit a
forehead.
crime.
because you're the pull start and I'm the lawnmower. You don't want to pull that start."
And then fucking Bette Miller just zaps his ass.
right,
That he'd be the first to be
whatever.
zapped
What's he gonna
for
do?
sure. Because he'd run his mouth like Thackeray
yeah.
Binks, and she'd fucking zap him up against the wall and like put
Right.
him down.
And I think that like kind of kicks it off. Like, oh shit, they're for real,
Right.
You know.
Do you think he'd end up in a cage hanging from the ceiling?
Yes. Oh, you're
those
so right,
bullies.
Butler. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You might as well
he's kind of
call
a
Ben
bully.
Stiller Ice and shave ice in the back of his head because he's fucking done. He's in that cage. I think that's exactly how it would go.
I liked how normally it's like the kid in the leather jacket that's like the leader.
Right.
But it was totally the fat kid. Normally the fat kid.
Right, it was
like
the guy with
dumb,
the pork pie hat, yeah.
You know? Yeah.
They were doing a little
switched it
subversion.
on
I
there.
watched the director's commentary.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to talk about
tricked
bullies in the 90s. There's a lot of, bullying happening. So I wanted to kind of subvert that.
Sure.
Nope.
Yep, that's it.
Sorry, I was
all you
gonna.
get.
I was digging for a fucking Last Jedi got him, but we don't have to get into that.
Thank you.
I mean, the writing was as bad as The Last Jedi. I feel like.
In
Where you
Mystery
just
Men,
say
yeah.
something and then other characters repeat that exact same thing but slightly differently,
Right.
and then they repeat it again, and it's like, did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? Fuck Ryan Johnson.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. I liked him, and then he did that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that... I don't know. I think this is a pretty decent matchup because they immediately are going to dunk on Ben Stiller, put him in a cage.
Right.
Right.
That's
Kathy
gonna
and Jimmy can definitely... She's going to smell Kel Mitchell, right? She'll be like, that's the little boy we need to be young again.
Maybe she grabs. Okay, she's gonna go after Kelman. She's gonna grab him, and maybe they're got him by his legs, and they're pulling him, and they're pulling him,
Uh-huh.
and then he reaches out, and he's like, "Help me, save me!" And him and the spleen are pretty tight,
Right.
Yeah.
like best buds.
They had one moment.
Yeah.
They have multiple moments.
Oh, did they? I wasn't.
Okay.
paying
Yeah, they're making their
attention.
costumes next to each
Yeah,
other.
they had
and stuff.
Then
the
does the
costumes. They
spleen
had the bar moment, and then at the end they were kind of paired up together. So then he reaches out and he's like, "Save me!" And Spleen's like, "Grab my hand," and it's covered in semen because he masturbates in public. Anyway,
Right. Obviously.
backtrack. Anyways, and so he's gonna reach out, and what does he do? He grabs the spleen's fingers, both of them.
Oh, no!
super maximum
Yeah,
fart.
and the witches give him one, like all three, like in like a tug of war.
Yeah.
But it's like Three Stooges, and they pull, and it just lets out the most maximum fart.
Literally blows his ass
I was going to
apart.
say, is he dead? I feel like this would be enough to
It's
kill
like that scene in The Last Jedi where they're going for the lightsaber that explodes, but it's Paul Rubin's ass.
Right. It's like that scene in Last Jedi where they're riding CGI horse donkeys. Except it's Paul Rubin's ass.
So, in this hypothetical, he's exploded out of the asshole.
Yeah, I can see that as a very real
Right.
possibility.
Just floors everybody, you know? It's like in The Last Jedi when she light speeds through all the ships and everybody gets floored.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and just put my foot down. No more Last Jedi comparisons in just this episode. I'm not
Okay.
being too harsh.
All right.
But yeah, I think that the bowler's going to come out, and I think they can fucking zap her too. I think they can like levitate her bowling ball and shit.
I mean, that's one of those things where it's like, what's making that bowling ball go?
Right.
And it's not. I don't think it's something you can quantify. And
Oh.
It's like their magic beats whatever fucking like devil demon magic that has him trapped in a bowling ball.
They know the devil. They've seen him in hell.
They might even think that this is the devil and that it's like their homie. You know?
Right. They're like, oh, hey. They say, sup, fam.
And they bonk him. He bonks him.
Yeah.
Right, and then they have a
He'd
weird...
probably bonk Sarah Jessica Parker for sure.
I think
It's like one of those like what the Newton's Cradle.
Yeah.
You're just bonking all their heads
Bonk,
together
bonk.
back and
Stooges
forth and back
style.
and forth. Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna dance in like a living room,
Yeah.
like Sarah Jessica Parker did in the movie
She's dancing with a bowling ball.
with the bowling ball?
Oh, okay.
I get that
And
imagery.
then the bowling ball's wife comes in and it's like, whoa.
Right, that was where I was going with it.
Right.
It's a bowling ball with like those hair curlers in it.
Yeah.
Like,
like
a,
Kate Dawn.
a cigarette hanging out of one of the finger holes.
Yeah, I see all of
What?
it.
I was just dancing.
That's
Get out of
one-
my house,
That's another hypothetical.
you bozo. All right, guys. We've been talking about this for quite some time. So we're just going to go ahead and take ourselves a little break, get some more of this za,
Ooh.
and we're going to come back and... So it's fucking ice cold now. Get ready, guys. We're going to come back and we're going to tell you how this fight ends in our ongoing Very Real tournament. It's beginning to look a lot like Halloween. Everywhere you go, there are jack-o'-lanterns and children running down the block. It's beginning to look a lot like All Hallows Eve.
Wow.
Guys, did you know there's only one Halloween song and it's Monster Mash, and I used it at the top so I didn't have any more? So I had to do a little riffing again, which is
Sick
what I
riff.
am best at.
Clearly.
And singing, obviously. That was hauntingly beautiful.
Yeah.
It
Play
definitely
that back for me,
wasn't
Butler.
funny though.
I'm not
Just
trying to
like
be funny.
the Mystery Men.
Yeah. Speaking of Mystery Men and Halloween, we got a fight going on in this very spooky tournament.
I think so.
I think it's been pretty spooky so far. Mystery Men is spookily bad.
Spookily unfunny.
Yeah.
Right. And then
And
witches are scary.
Yeah, witches are spooky, straight up. So, all right, guys. Me and Butler held something back from you fools that the Sanderson sisters rock in this film. So I'm thinking Sarah Jessica Parker, also known as SJP,
Also known as Sarah, which is her name in the movie.
is her name in the movie, yeah.
Made it easy.
I think they're still on this goal, right? They're trying to be youthful.
Yeah, she's
So-
trying to suck Kel Mitchell.
Right, there's like, okay, there's only one very good boy here. This little Invisiboy. But we need to stay young forevers. So we need to bust out that child army.
Right.
Because that, just like Fat Witch number 2 has the power to sniff out little babies, Sarah Jessica Parker can sing to them siren. She doesn't talk out of the side of her mouth.
No, she sings a beautiful
She
song.
sings a beautiful, haunting siren song that gets the children to come to
Going.
their house. Get the children going. Ugh.
She's a creep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
she's
a
real
She's
weird.
right on the lap of that bus driver.
Yeah.
He's just like getting it in.
He's not a virgin.
When did that part happen?
He could have lit that candle just fine.
Dang.
Yep. And just had regular light.
Just
Right.
Yeah.
Just seeing what was in the room.
But he can't have children.
Oh,
That's
that's what happens when you have sex with
like,
a
do
witch.
you have any children? And
I
he was
thought that
like,
was
well, I don't know if I can give you that.
I
But,
thought a bus just made you.
Impotent.
Yeah, just infertile, yeah.
All right.
so the Mystery Men get on a bus and they just run over
Like,
all
what
these
is
kids.
this? No, I think the mystery men see all the children gathering outside, and they're like, we're bad at being superheroes. So they've brought a small army to fight us. Let's get them.
Right?
So I'm thinking, I'm just looking at this battlefield. The spleens are around farting, knocking kids over. Because the kid army isn't doing anything.
No, they're not
jerking
fighting
off
back.
on him.
Oh, what?
At least he's not jerking
Oh,
off
okay.
on him. That's what I
Switch!
said.
Switch!
That's
Okay,
what I said.
Something else.
Butler,
Okay,
roll
good.
it back.
Okay, the bowler throws that bowling ball and it's just bouncing off kids'
kids'
heads
skulls, yeah.
and making like a pinball noises, like ding.
Yeah,
ding,
that
ding,
like
ding.
crashing sound and stuff.
Yeah,
But it's still not
we'll
funny.
put that in.
But it's definitely not funny. The Blue Raja's just like hitting kids in the forehead with forks.
And the forks are like going into their head.
I laughed, but that's still not funny.
Fuck
Right.
you, motherfucker.
Kinda gross.
That's what he's saying.
Yippee 4K! Motherfucker.
Please laugh.
Which is the only way Joey watches this movie.
I'm funny on The Simpsons and not really much else. Please, God, laugh.
Oh, I'm not paying any child support.
Why?
Oh, boy.
It's not even good.
Well, that's the
That's
point.
that's how I
have to be.
It's better
Fork
than
me, buddy. Just fork me.
Hey, fork me.
Oh, fork you? No, fork me, buddy.
Fork over that cash. So that's what
like-
he's saying. All of that stuff while he's
Yeah.
like just hitting kids in like the rib cage with forks and stuff.
No one's laughing. Because it's actually horrific.
Yeah,
What's the shoveler doing?
he's bonking him,
He's
man.
not shoveling.
But
I've got a bone to fork with you. I don't know. I'm still behind you guys. And he just hits him in the rib.
he's going around knocking the
Like
wind out of
clavicle.
these children with his shovel, just banging them right in the kidneys. But while this is happening, you should be aware, the Sanderson sisters are making some potions.
Oh.
And I think that they're pretty... Oh, by the way, Ben Stiller's still in that fucking cage.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to go, like, wail on some kids.
Yeah,
Not raging out.
That wasn't. Just
Oh,
a
he's
hypothetical.
raging out, and I think he grabs the bars and starts to and the music starts to swell, and you're like, oh yeah, something exciting, and then it does,
And then a fart noise
Yeah.
happens, but
Yeah.
it's still not funny.
and then it cuts over to the spleen, and he's like, wasn't me. And then cue laugh track.
Yeah.
Now I imagine the laughter.
But, yeah, Winifred's chefing those potions.
Boyardian.
She's up
Throw
in the
it in
kitchen. She's chefing.
Toes.
All of Ben Stiller's toes.
Yeah.
We need 9 furious toes.
We'll let you pick which one you keep.
Fork over those toes.
Oh my god.
Because Aries just crying. Still trying to beat those kids.
He's on his knees.
It's just forking kids. For the Queen of England. Get in the fucking face.
Long fork the queen. All right. Guys, this podcast is way funnier than the Mystery Men.
We're finally winning. We're finally doing good.
These children are rather easy to take out. I hope we don't fork it up.
God.
Butler, give me one. No, I'm not.
I don't want to. We've had enough.
So, yeah, Winifred's up in there, chefing,
Okay.
potions, and spells with her magic spell book, which is thick.
Yeah.
And I think she...
Yes.
All right, yep. And I think she comes up with a specialized potion for each of the Mystery Men.
Okay. Uh-oh.
One being, first of all, they're like, oh, Mr. Furious, impotent.
What fucking virgin.
You fucking virgin. You're
Virgin
never going to have
forever.
sex.
So he's just like out there. Or no, he's up in the
Yeah.
cage.
He's up in the cage.
Oh, they're going to let him go.
with
And
one
he's-
toe.
He's just going to be screaming at waitresses
And
the
one-
rest of his life. Oh, you think you're too good for me? His neck beard is down to the floor. I don't know.
He's got... I'll show you my one toe!
But he really deserves it.
Right.
Right.
Deserves,
So, yeah, he
The
can't even
ladies.
get angry anymore at this. He's just
No,
done.
I meant he deserves the ladies.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
He's
yeah.
a good guy.
Right, because the waitress
nice
asked
guy.
how he was doing, so they owed him sex, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Right.
It was an insult.
And it's their fault that he's impotent,
Yeah.
It's the woman's fault because they curse.
She's out there fucking a bunch of Chads, a bunch of Blue Rajas.
With good fork jokes.
I did 3 Meet the Parents movies, you bitch!
Yeah. So, impotent. And then the Mystery Men are still fighting. And they're like, all right, that one, the one that farts. Turn him into a cat.
Ding.
But here's the twist. He has to fart, but can never fart.
Dang. Can
Oh,
cats
man.
never fart?
This one can't.
This one can't, Colin, okay?
I don't know.
I
never
imagine
heard a
him
cat
just
fart.
over the years, he's just building mass.
Oh, but he can't die either, so he's just turned into a cat balloon?
He's
Yes.
he's an immortal cat that can never fart, but constantly has to.
Oh.
The perfect punishment for this crime.
The perfect being.
Perfect being.
A cat fart balloon.
This is the pinnacle of everything. Cat balloon. Then I think the bowler is going to... Obviously, I don't know if you guys can see this coming or not. She's going to get turned into a bowling pin.
Yeah.
And her dad's gonna strike her over and over.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that because you went there and that's a whole separate thing.
Okay.
It was not my intention, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I guess we
I
can
just-
just spare her.
Damn it.
Oh, Lily! I know you guys are pretty split on that joke.
Oh man, I'm just not punny enough for this.
You really managed to fork this up. All right. The darkest one might be what I've chefed up for William H. Macy.
Oh, no.
Obviously, his wife divorces him.
Yeah, she just shows up with divorce papers. The witches are going to spell him. And his wife just shows up and is like, we're divorced.
And then
I'm taking the children.
he just starts digging his own grave.
And the witches like feel really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're like...
They had nothing to do with it.
Right, no, yeah. So he just like starts digging his own grave.
They just send some of the kids to help him.
They're pushing dirt out of the way for him. I like that. Who else do we have?
We got
Oh.
Kel and we got
The Sphinx.
Sphinx, man.
Yeah.
What are you going to do to that thing?
Oh, and of course the Blue Raja.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a good one for him. Somehow this potion disappears all the forks in the world, and there's only sporks, and he can't throw them. He looks in his coat, and it's just sporks, and he tries to throw it at a kid, and it just like bounces off of him.
It only slightly stabs the child.
No, his balance is off.
Right, his balance is off.
He
He's
throws
winging
it backwards
kids.
and shit.
Yeah, he goes to throw it, and he throws it behind him.
At least he's still got the puns, because spork rhymes with fork, so...
Right.
They're all still there.
So he just jumps in that grave with William H. Macy.
Damn it.
His
All
one
right.
ability. He can't do it anymore. And then the Sphinx, I don't know, something vague probably happens to him because he's kind of vague. Maybe they sew his mouth shut. Can we all agree on that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's vague.
That happens in Hocus Pocus. Yeah, they sew his mouth shut.
Something happens to his mouth.
We don't know.
It
He gets
closes.
forked.
He swallows a spork, can't say any words anymore.
See, that's too specific.
Oh,
He gets cut in half with his mind. Mm-hmm. But he's a gun. He turns into a gun and cuts himself in half.
Yeah. All right.
Somehow.
I like that. I've sort of run out of energy for this one, so I'm just like, and then
That
this happens.
movie ran out of energy. They were like, Sphinx is all powerful, and then it was just like, I don't feel like writing him other stuff to do.
But I do need him to cut all these guns in half, so he'll do that.
No,
One
what they
time.
did was they got a magnet to suck up all the
Right,
guns.
but then later they're using those guns. Where's the Sphinx?
Right.
He's not doing anything. He's running around with them, but he's not doing anything.
Can't you do this again?
He's just hoping they don't notice that he's just not doing anything.
In that final fight, none of them really do anything. The spleen farts a bullet out of his butt cheek. William H. Macy's pretty much the only one that does something. The Blue Raja doesn't throw any forks until Ben Stiller's like, I gotta climb up there and rescue that girl I stalk. And he's like, I shall throw you some forks. It's like that whole battle with guns. He doesn't
Oh, that would
do
have been
anything.
cool if he like threw forks like in Infinity War when Star-Lord's jumping off Doctor Strange's
Oh,
thing.
and he was throwing forks and Mr. Pierce is running on him?
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
movie isn't cool or funny.
Right. If only they had a Master of the Mystic Arts on their side.
Yeah.
Dang.
But they don't, and they lost.
The Master of Mystic Arts is on the other side.
Yeah. Winifred.
Sure. No. It's the fat one. She rides
witch
a
number
vacuum
2.
cleaner, guys. Okay, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's like, wait for me. Like, what did she say?
Well, obviously. And then, who's left? The Invisible Boy, who's probably turned invisible, but they can smell him. So, yeah. Kathy and Jimmy goes over, sniffs him. They fucking force feed him that potion.
Dang.
And then they fucking suck his soul out. And all of a sudden, they have a major craving for Kenan Thompson.
Alright.
But can
They haven't spoken in years. It's heartbreaking.
So they lost a little bit themselves. They don't want orange soda at all. They turn on SNL because it's like 3017 and Kenan Thompson's still on there.
do they all get really baggy pants?
Yeah. Which I just want to. There was an episode a while back where I couldn't think of his character that pulled stuff out of his pants. It was The Mask. Baggin' Saggin' Barry.
Okay.
Boom. Just wanted to clear that up in case you listen to The Mask versus Blade and then went immediately to this episode.
We only recorded that like 3 months ago.
But on the way here, I finally remembered it was Baggin', Saggin', Barry. I just want to clean some stuff up from previous episodes.
All that hate speech you've been sending us.
We're
in
also
emails.
going back and we're dubbing Colin over Zach.
The VRT remastered HD 2.8.
Yeah.
I didn't know the people would want it. I don't know.
That was a good Zach.
You don't have to
That
be Zach.
wasn't bad.
He doesn't have to be Zach. He just has to say the things Zach says, I think.
Right. Okay.
You have to clap into the mic a lot.
Yeah.
And don't ever wear headphones.
Oh, man, we're just ripping on him, guys.
Oh, sorry.
I'll give him shit for the
Lance
clapping
Reeves.
thing because that was a bitch to edit.
Right.
But we love Zach.
And we miss him.
Oh.
But Colin's here instead.
But we only
got
have
him.
4 microphones, so he'll just have to sit on my lap.
Like
Driving a
SJP
bus?
did. We're driving a bus.
Yeah. I'm a bus driver.
I hate that. All right.
It's a Disney movie, but he's like, hey, girls, you want to have sex or whatever?
on my bus.
Oh, my gosh.
Good thing you're the only people on this bus.
We can just fork.
And a fork joke.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for getting through this episode of Very Real Tournament.
We barely
Whoa.
even finished
Whoa,
it.
what happened?
They suck him,
They
and then
sucked
it's
his
just
soul out.
that's it.
That's,
That's all
Yeah,
you
then
got for
they
me?
become youthful again.
yeah. I mean, that's all I wanted.
You guys all lost
Yeah.
what they
Yeah, your guys
needed.
are all just like defeated.
I get it, but you just like they sucked him. Credits.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how the movie ended. It was like a real quick
Oh, and
roll
then
off
yeah.
into the sunset.
'Cause
Your guys can roll off through the graveyard door
Hey.
by themselves, and then they're dead.
Yeah, you got an impotent guy, a bowling pin, 2 guys jumping in a grave and digging themselves in. There's children standing everywhere. Kel Mitchell is limp and dead on the ground.
We got a bonerless
He
Ben
has
Stiller.
instead of yellow hair, his hair is now white. Obviously,
Ooh.
Like
That's
Cisco.
Okay.
Cisco. Oh.
I got something. Let's make it spooky.
okay.
The sky turns like purplish black,
I was gonna say
and
orange.
like you hear like a screeching sound as the witches become all powerful, and then the entire world has to bow to them.
Oh, I thought the sky was going to turn orange and rain orange soda down in respect for Kel.
Oh yeah, like pour one out. God is pouring one out for his homie Kel Mitchell.
Yeah.
Sure.
'Cause
I was
he-
thinking more just like that spooky, the bad guys won ending.
I thought they were just hot. They don't ever talk about, like, we're going to be all powerful. They're just going to be like, we're not going to die again.
Yeah, that's
sort
their
of. They're
motivation.
not immortal.
Right, they just wanna be younger.
They just want to be younger. But
Okay, well,
how
they
young
turn
do they
into
go?
little
Like, if they
babies. I
suck
don't-
up too many children?
Are they
just turn
babies?
into
Is that
babies?
what? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Colin.
Is it
yeah.
Muppet Babies, but it's Muppet Witches?
Yeah, Hocus Babies.
Yeah.
Baby Pocus.
Yeah.
All right.
Hocus Babies, they'll turn you into a cat.
It's so late. I want to go home.
I tried to end it. Joey had to stop me. Joey, did I put a nice
It
enough
was a little
bow
late.
on it?
Whatever. They win. The witches win.
How about all of your people just shoot themselves in the face?
It was just so abrupt. You guys are giving me shit. You barely even like capped it off, and you're like, "See ya."
Yeet.
Well, what
ya.
about Jeffrey Rush
Okay.
and his cocaine pinky nail?
I don't want to keep talking about stuff from the movies. I defeated all of your characters, Joey. I think me and
All right,
Butler
okay.
won.
I get
Fine.
it. Fine, just fucking end it.
We'll accept it this time.
Perfect. Thank you so much for listening to Very Real Tournament and getting through us arguing about when to end it. We're doing it now, I've decided. Because your boy is your spooky host for this evening out here doing our Halloween eps. Next week, well, next time we release an episode, it'll be another All Hallows Eve epi. Because we respect the month.
Sounds like you're about to go on a monologue.
Damn it.
The ghouls and gerblins out there.
Today we celebrate our Independence Day.
Yep. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. It's been just a pleasure being here with my boys again, out here on the spookiest month of the year. Mm-hmm. If you want to hear more of our episodes, less spooky though. This is the spookiest. I know we did It versus The Thing and like Friday versus Friday the 13th, but this has been the spookiest because it takes place in October. If you want to hear more episodes, less spooky, but still just as funny, you can go to our website, vrtcast.com. You can, of course, visit us on all of the podcasting apps. Just come visit us there. iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, CastBox, Google Podcasts, the rest.
Pirate Bay.
LimeWire.
Yo, that's a fucking FBI trap. How is that still up?
I
Share
know.
Bear.
It goes down like once every 2 weeks. There's like nothing wrong here.
They're like, everyone's arrested. And then it was like back up 2 weeks later, and it's just like piratebay.fbi. It's like, yo, I think something's suspicious.
But let me get Infinity War off there.
Yo, I'm trying to watch Mystery Man. You come and take me. I'll be watching Mystery Man.
All right, we'll let it slide.
Yeah, that's punishment enough. Also, we have a Facebook, Twitter, Insta, Very Real Tournament. You can also hit us up at our email, vrtcast@gmail.com. Any other spooky news, guys, to take us out this week?
All the news is
I have some weird like lump behind my ear right now.
Okay.
And I don't have health insurance.
That's very
Whoa,
spooky.
Very
Very
fucking
spooky.
spooky.
You know what else is spooky? Global warming.
You guys just want to talk about politics?
All right, so let's end it.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
I'd rather talk about Last Jedi.
The United States of America is a very spooky place
The
to be right now.
United States of Ryan Johnson.
All right, let's get out of here, guys. I'm Nick Spooky.
I'm Joey Spooky.
I'm Zorro for 3 years.
I'm Butler Carter.
And it hasn't just been spooky, it's been very spooky.